let me talk to my content creators for a second, or those who are thinking about making content and have some qualms about it. There are some fears here surrounding how you will be perceived if you speak on certain things that you want to speak about. There are some fears of rejection and also fears that you will receive negativity from people on the internet. And there also may just be a fear of putting yourself out there. Now, there's a spirit or two around you that is asking you to push past some of these things and to recognize that, yeah, there are going to be people out there that are negative or don't agree with you or don't like you, but who cares? What does that really matter? If you're sharing what it is you want to share and you feel good about it, know that there are people out there who will support you. And sometimes it's easier to focus on the negativity because it is a denser energy and it tends to impact us a bit more. But you're being asked to switch your mindset a bit and start focusing on the good that comes out of it. And when you continue to focus on the good intentionally, because it takes practice to do so, the more good will come into your life and the more you will see it present itself in your reality and on social media. My voice started to get a little crackly at the end, so if you're someone who doesn't post content yet, maybe you are just afraid to speak out in front of people and to be seen. And that is something that these spirits on your team want to help you work with. So all you have to do is ask them to help get you through it. And you make the moves to start practicing, even if it's just creating videos and talking, not even posting them. Just make them for yourself and get used to being on camera. Sometimes these things take practice, and these fears that you feel, they're completely normal. And honestly, you may not stop feeling them, but that doesn't mean don't do the thing that you're feeling the fear over. Push past that fear and do it anyway. And in my own experience, the more I have pushed past my fears, the less significant they become. If you're seeing this, your voice is begging to be heard, and people need to hear what you have to say, and you deserve to be heard. There may be a theme for some of you on here where your voice has been suppressed. The things that you say don't seem to be significant to other people. They kind of brush off what it is you say to them. And those around you, maybe even the people closest to you, have made you feel like your voice is not significant. And these experiences in your life have made you doubt that what you have to say is worth anything. And this energy actually seems to be a recurring theme that has spanned in multiple lifetimes. And in this one, it is time to break free of that pattern. For some of you, this also seems to be something of a generational curse that is asking to be broken. There have likely been multiple people in your family that have also experienced this kind of pattern, and you're the one that's going to break it. It's time to do things differently than those who came before you. And I mentioned earlier in the video that there are some spirits around you that are wanting to help you through this. Some of those being your ancestors. So maybe it's time to work a little more closely with them, and they can get you to the root of where all of this stems from in this life and in others. And in time, you will learn exactly why things have been the way that they have been for you. But the gist of it has kind of been to put you in a position where you feel like you have to move differently. And that's exactly where you're supposed to be. And even though they may have been difficult, the lessons, that is, that got you to this point in your life, without them, you would not be the person that you are today. And who you are today is an amazing individual who will make a difference in the world and in the lives of those around you. And even if you don't see the impact that you have and the difference that you make in people's lives, trust me when I say you absolutely make a difference. Or rather, trust your spirit team because they're the ones who are saying it. It's time that you put yourself out there, even if it's uncomfortable. And if you're already putting yourself out there, maybe do it in a different way and speak on the things that you actually want to speak about. And don't hold back just because of the response that you fear that you're going to get. Be bold, be brave, and be unapologetically you. And if you're feeling called to it, maybe check out the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. It's a good one. It's actually one of my favorites, and it has helped me out a lot. And hopefully it'll help you too. And always remember that you are deeply loved and supported by the universe. But that is all that I have for you today. If you want to book a personal reading or a spirit guide session or a healing session with me, you can come do that at the link that's in my bio. Also, check out my new love blend that I just put on my website a few days ago. I'd love to have you over in my sessions. I hope to see you there. And I hope that you have an amazing day.